One.
Okay, when you're putting a fuel counter on your truck, you're going to have your nozzle. You're going to have a nipple that'll connect the nozzle to the fuel counter. And then if you've got a female swivel, you're going to put another nipple and your female swivel is going to go into there. Okay? Now we're going to start, I'm going to do one from scratch. Now on this one, I'm going to happen to put a swivel, which is a swivel end. That way that can be moved whichever way to see. So you start by putting some thread sealant on your, and you don't need much. Let's see, it'd help if I open it. Alright. So we're going to put some thread sealant on the threads. Just like so. You don't need much. Take it thin line all the way around. One good loop around there. That's all you need. You don't need a whole ton. And you're going to screw this into here. And then take your crescent. You're going to tighten that down to where it's tight. Okay. And we're going to take our nipple, because you still have to use a nipple. Take our nipple, put some thread sealant on it. Nice thin line all the way around. I like to go a little bit generous with it personally, but that's just me. Put that on there. Screw that in. It'll take 2 crescent wrenches to do this. Need one on one end to hold it steady. The other on the other end to tighten it down. All right, so now we've got the nipple in, and we want to add the meter. So same thing again. We're going to put some thread sealant here. All the way around. Nice little, you don't need much, but I like to be generous. Bring it all the way around there, because it's going to squeeze a lot of it out. And then your meter goes on then. And you want to check your flow. There's going to be a line that shows which way the fuel flows. So right there, you see the line right there, showing me that the fuel flows through it that way. So we go on here like this. Once again, we'll have to use 2 crescents, because you're going against yourself there, and you got to have something to hold it, or 1 pipe wrench and a crescent, and so forth. That's tight there. Now I'm going to move that up to this piece. Actually, I'm going to move the bigger one up to that piece, and then move the smaller one to the bottom piece. And I'm going to go until it's good and tight. Yep, that's good and tight. And then you have your swivel on your hose, and more than likely it's going to need a nipple there, and you're going to glue that nipple in as well. Then screw your swivel on there, and then you'll actually be able to move this back and forth, and you'll be good to go. Now, that's if you're using a swivel here. If you don't have this swivel, then you're just going to go straight in to your handle with the nipple, and you can put your swivel there. Now, it doesn't matter if you put the swivel first and then the gauge over here. It doesn't matter which side. It's an inline gauge, so it doesn't matter which side. But it's simple as that. Yes, they do leak if you don't get it right. You got to make sure everything's clean and ready to go. Other than that, easy peasy.